Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chesterton's Jest, where we keep a critical eye on faith and culture, especially within the Catholic Church today. In an age where even church teachings seem to be shifting, we're here to explore and question the ideas and changes that challenge timeless truths. Through thought-provoking, often humorous perspectives, we aim to bring clarity to conversations others might avoid, holding fast to orthodoxy with the courage to question what feels off track. If you would like to join us as we dig deeper into the faith with reverence, wit, and a touch of Chestertonian insight, you can support this channel by gently pressing the like, share, and subscribe buttons in that order, and we thank you for your support. And now, without further ado, Atheism and the Dogma of Doubt. Part 1. The Curious Case of the Modern Atheist. Chapter 1. The Strange Faith of the Faithless. It is a most remarkable thing that the people who pride themselves on believing in nothing believe in it with a most unshakable conviction. The man who declares that he has no creed generally shouts it louder than the man who has one. Atheism, that grand negation, has become the most positive of all doctrines. The modern skeptic insists not only that he doubts God, but that he is quite certain about his doubts and would be most indignant if anyone questioned them. In this, he is unlike any other doubter in history. One would think that a man uncertain about whether the universe has a creator might entertain a passing fancy that it does. Yet, oddly enough, this modern species of unbeliever treats his unbelief with the devotion of a medieval monk. He lights no candles and prays to no saints, but he places his whole faith in the fact that he has no faith at all. Chapter 2. The Materialist's Miracle. The atheist loves to mock the believer for his faith in miracles, yet he himself believes in the greatest miracle of them all, that something came from nothing, that order arose from chaos, and that the magnificent orchestra of the cosmos simply tuned itself. This is not reason, it is poetry of the strangest kind. The believer bows before the altar, the atheist bows before an abyss and calls it science. He asks us to believe that the whole universe is an accident, that our thoughts are mere chemical reactions, and that love is a product of electricity in the brain. And yet, he insists that his philosophy is superior because it is based on reason. But what is reason if the mind is merely a collection of neurons sparking in a meaningless void? It is an odd thing when the man who rejects divine order spends his days proclaiming how very orderly it all is. Chapter 3. The Age of Scientific Superstition. It is not religion, but irreligion that has become superstitious. In the past, men believed in ghosts and saints. Now they believe in committee reports and statistical trends. The old pagans saw spirits in every tree and stream. The new pagans see progress in every economic graph and inevitability in every academic paper. They believe that man is forever improving, despite the distinct evidence that he has been making a mess of things at roughly the same rate for all of history. The great paradox of the modern age is that we deny the supernatural, only to worship the natural with all the reverence of an idolater. Science, which was once the study of the created order, has become the temple of those who refuse to believe in an order at all. Part 2. The Ancient Roots of the Godless Idea. Chapter 4. The Pagans who were more pious than the atheists. There was a time when even the most barbaric tribesmen would not be caught dead denying the existence of gods. A Roman, a Greek, or even a savage in the jungle would sooner renounce his own name than say there was no divine will behind the world. The old pagans were mistaken, but at least they were mistaken in the right direction. They believed in too many gods, but at least they knew that the universe could not have fashioned itself. The modern atheist, on the other hand, believes that he is the first man to think of disbelief, though he has merely taken a wrong turn where better men before him chose the right one. Chapter 5. The Chinese Skeptic and the Communist Saint. China, that most ancient of civilizations, has had its share of skepticism. Confucius, that noble moralist, maintained a respectful silence about the gods, which was at least more dignified than the modern atheists' tiresome shouting. But China's skepticism turned into something far worse when it fell into the hands of modern materialism. The communist regime did not merely doubt the heavens, it declared war on them. In its zeal to rid the people of religion, it created its own dogma, complete with holy texts, Marxist theory, infallible pontiffs, the party, and inquisitions, re-education camps. The communists did not stop believing in miracles. They merely relocated them from the heavens to the factories and collective farms. Chapter 6. The Rationalists Who Had No Reason. The Enlightenment, that great period of intellectual discovery, gave birth to many fine ideas and an equal number of absurdities. Among them was the idea that reason alone could govern men, without need of gods or kings. But history is most unkind to such notions. The French Revolution, that noble experiment in rational governance, swiftly descended into bloodshed, proving that the guillotine is the natural end of a philosophy that refuses to bow its head before God. The atheists of the 18th century thought they were forging a new path. In reality, they were merely repeating the oldest mistake of all. That man is his own master, and that no one higher than himself needs to be acknowledged. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video and share our passion for defending the true faith with a touch of humor, be sure to head over to chestertonsjest.com and check out our collection of bold, pro-Catholic graphic tees designed to spark conversation and inspire conviction. Whether you're looking to wear your faith proudly or share a laugh, we've got something for everyone. Visit us today and join the movement, because in times like these, it's more important than ever to stand firm in our beliefs with style and wit. As Chesterton once said, a madman is not someone who has lost his reason. A madman is someone who has lost everything except his reason. So, let's keep our reason and our faith intact together. Thanks for listening. God bless you, and may the good Lord be praised.